Good morning. Good morning. I think everything's working. You might be able to hear Tyson here in the background, cuddled up and snoring, living his best life. It is Monday, June 12th, and it is an overcast day down here in beautiful Oceanside, California. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm waiting for the sun of the summer and a little bit disappointed that it was overcast and rainy all weekend, but we still made the best of it. I was still able to dig in the dirt and have some fun with the fam and get some restorative time. I hope everybody else out there in the internets and the world who sees this message had a chance to restore their spirit, their body, their mind, whatever they needed. So important if you're doing any kind of change work, if you are a leader, if you are imagining a future in which our collective liberation is a reality and we have, upended the artifacts of the oppressive systems that we inherited, imagining something new where everyone is seen and cared for and where we all get to experience our joy because, suffering is often inevitable, or pain is inevitable and suffering is optional. I think that's what the Buddhist credo is. But nevertheless, we will all experience heartbreak and sadness and grief and pain over the course of our lives. So really making sure that we mine for joy when we can and when we have the energy to do so. Being mindful of that and making that central is so important. Right now, his snoring is giving me joy. I don't know if this little microphone could pick it up, but it's so funny. It sounds like old man. So the Monday message, let's see what the ancestors have in store for us this week. Last week, the great nurturer, I give and receive nourishment. It's so funny. I'm just now noticing the receive nourishment part of that message that we had last week. And I actually can think on occasion of sometimes when I ask for help, which is really kind of out of, I'm not really adept at doing that sometimes. And I think that's a common trait of a lot of us who work in movement spaces because, we sort of decided early on in our lives and careers that we wanted to do the work of sort of healing the world, right? And so, we're find ourselves often nourishing others, nourishing communities, nourishing, and we forget, or the muscles that we use to ask for help and be vulnerable. Really, I guess, I think we're doing a better job of creating spaces where we can share like our true feelings and identities with one another. But to take that a step further and actually ask for the help that we need, it's not enough to just sort of, be brave to share your vulnerability. I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling overwhelmed. But then to take it the next step to say, I need help, and this is the kind of help I need, or I need help and I don't even know where to start to ask, is something that I think we are not great about doing and can get better at. I'm learning that too. And I did it a couple of times this week and it was pretty awesome. Simple little things I needed help with, I'm practicing. So the great nurturer last week. Let's see what the ancestors have in store for us this week. The leader. Sun energy. Yes, please. I lead from the heart. I hope that's only reversed for me, that camera, and that you all can see what that says. Confident, brilliant, purposeful, courageous, committed, authentic, positive, inspiring, passionate, empowered, visionary, vital, integrous, and trustworthy. Y'all ready to shine this week like the sun? If the clouds won't let it through, maybe we can shine it up from below and bust through the clouds. Yeah, beautiful. So let's take a look and see. I always like to see, oh, it's number 1 on the archetypes, the leader. I like to make sure I know what the shadow energy is, just so that I can be mindful of any of that showing up in myself, in my behavior during the week. And then I like this little inspired action plan. So let's dig in. The shadow of the leader. You're better than most at what you do, but if you let it go to your head, your ego will stroke you into arrogance. So this is that fine line between confidence and arrogance, right? It's sometimes a careful kind of nuance that we have to manage. You can become addicted to power and delude yourself into thinking that power and responsibility are yours and yours alone. When you're stressed, you can be over controlling. When this happens, it may feel impossible for your team to trust you or be led by you. You will literally squeeze the life out of your mission. If you find yourself in the shadow of the leader, you've lost your connection to source and put your ego in charge. It's time for a serious break to get back to the roots of whatever spiritual practice keep you tuned in and present. I can think of a couple of times last week where actually that might have shown up in my trying to be a nurturer and take some things off of folks' plates. I may have overstepped, and I'm going to be doing some repair on that this week. Yeah, I'll be thinking about that one. So the ancestors always know what I need to be working on. Surprise, surprise. Hopefully this is resonating with you too. Our inspired action plan for this week: I practice presence to be divinely aligned with my high value gifts and live into my greater potential while courageously leading others to theirs. So we're going to be brave. We're going to be courageous. We're going to shine our lights. Yeah, but not to be blinding anyone, but to show the way so we can be guides by the side together. I love you all. Have a wonderful week. Please get in touch with us. The links will show up after this live post, so you can learn a bit more about our organization, the communities we facilitate. We have some really neat things brewing with Create for Change. Also, we can working on some retreats for BIPOC femme leaders. We are, our courses are up, so check those out. And just get in touch anytime you want to, shoot the breeze and talk about integrated leadership, mindful leadership, changing the world for the better, day by day, our collective liberation, anti-racism, all that good stuff. We're here for all of that. I'm here for all of that for sure. So